forgot to put powder on my face. That's what I forgot to do. Awesome. Hey guys, it's Zoe. Today I'm going to be doing a end of book ban book haul. I had 10 times the points at chapters, so I wanted to end my book buying ban with a bang. Before we get into that, the language from the last video was Danish, and apparently I pronounced it properly. After that massive struggle, I got it out properly. That's all that counts. The language for today is Musta, ngayon, Miyerkules. Let's double check that. Ngayon, Miyerkules. Yeah? Okay. This language does sound similar to a language I've already done, so it's not that difficult for me. These sounds are much more like what I'm used to than the last video. Anyways, somehow I managed to stop myself, and I only got 8 books. I wanted about 20, at the very least, but I controlled myself and we went with 8. So the first book, I've mentioned before that I want to continue this series. I've read the first 3. I felt that it was a good ending, and then more books came out. This book is City of Fallen Angels by Cassandra Clare. This is the 4th book in the Mortal Instruments series. I'm a little upset that I caved and bought this one. First of all, it's paperback. Second of all, cover change. The ones I have for the first 3 are this cover, and as you can see, City of Glass, the 3rd one, is a hardcover. So now I have 2 paperbacks, a hardcover, and then another paperback. It really hurts. It's so aesthetically displeasing. I can't even think about it. The Mortal Instruments follows a girl named Clare who discovers that she's a shadow hunter and has the ability to rid the world of demons. Like I said, this series ended perfectly for me at the 3rd one, but I have caved and I need to know if it's really worth it. I hope it is, because I really like the first 3 books, but we'll see. The next book I've heard awesome things about. I hope the hype around it is really worth it. This one is The Bells by Danielle Clayton. First off, before we do anything, can we just look at how pretty this map is? Gorgeous. It's beautiful. I'm in love. Let me just put this dust jacket back on. Ooh, it's naked without it. I can't have it naked. Camellia, I think, is a belle, a person who controls beauty. In this world, everyone is born gray, and the bells have the power to turn people beautiful. Camellia's got some big dreams though. She wants to be the best belle. She wants to be the belle of the ball, shall we say? No? Okay. She wants to be recognized by the queen and the royal family. She wants to live in the palace. She wants to be known throughout the entire land. I mean, go big or go home. Why not? But once she gets into the palace, she realizes that it's not all that it's cracked up to be, and there's some weird going on. To top it all off, the queen asks Camellia to use her powers in a way that they weren't intended for, risking her life in the process. So she's faced with a horrible choice. Does she save herself and her fellow belles, or does she save the life of the princess and risk her own life and basically the future of the world? Because everything's gonna change if she does that. I don't know what I would choose. I'm gonna have to read and find out. I'm really excited for this one. I've heard nothing but good things. The next book is one that's also been super hyped up. I am so excited to read this. Again, I've heard nothing but good things. This one is Children of Blood and Bone by Tomy. I've heard it pronounced properly, but that's probably wrong. Cool, let's move on. Oh hey, we match. Anyways, again, there's a beautiful map. It's wonderful. I'm a map person. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. I'm not Dora, but I like maps. I'm the type that I go back and reference a map a million times. Anytime there's a new place mentioned, gotta look at the map. I just need to know. Zelly lives in a world that used to be full of magic, but then the king ordered all the magi killed, and now there's no more magic. When it was ordered that the magi should be killed, Zelly lost her mother, and her people lost all hope. Zelly now has the chance to bring magic back, and she's working with a rogue princess to stop the crown prince, who is hell-bent on getting rid of magic forever. So what I'm getting here is that he doesn't have any magic, and he's jealous as and he wants that magic. So instead of, you know, embracing everybody and everybody loving everybody, he's gonna kill everybody who can do what he can't. There's really something wrong with him. I really sense some deep-seated issues that he needs to talk to somebody about. He needs help. This one I am already pleasantly surprised by because I didn't realize that it was gonna be this big. It's, how many pages is it? Don't look. 531 pages. I'm excited. I feel like April is going to be an awesome reading month. I can't wait. Anyways, we're moving on. So that was it for fantasy books. The next are mysteries and contemporaries, because I am really loving the mystery and thriller. I don't like being scared, but I like a little bit of suspense, and I like the challenge of mysteries. I'm really excited. The first one is People Like Us by Dana Mele. One of those has got to be right, by Dana. This story follows a girl named Kay who's got some really sketchy things in her past, but she's put that all aside, she's totally reinvented herself, and the people at her new school don't know anything about what her past was like. Things are going great for her, she has an amazing group of friends, she's the star soccer player, but then a dead girl's body shows up in a lake and things get weird. Intriguing! The girl who died left a scavenger hunt for Kay, and she must unravel the mystery of her death and finds herself in the middle of this investigation. I am a complete sucker for books set in private schools and boarding schools. I don't know why, but I've always just been drawn to them. Toss in a murder mystery, I'm sold. I really hope I like this one. I'm really looking forward to it. If it goes well, this is exactly my kind of book. The next book has also been super hyped up, and I'm really hoping I like this. This book is Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. This book follows a girl named Stevie who is just starting at the Ellingham Academy. Once again, we've got another boarding school, we've got another murder mystery. I'm here for this. But this one is a little bit different than People Like Us because Stevie's trying to solve a cold case. The founder of the school wanted the place to be full of riddles and make learning a game. I think he got a little bit more than he bargained for because not long after the academy opened, his wife and daughter went missing. The only clue to their kidnapping is a list of methods of murder signed Truly Devious. This was in the 1930s, and in present day, the mystery hasn't yet been figured out, and that's where Stevie comes in. She wants to be the one to solve this cold case. Because history likes to repeat itself, Stevie gets more than she bargained for, and this truly devious person shows up again. What I'm most excited about, though, is that this is gonna be a trilogy, so there's lots of murder mystery, and this is definitely going to end on a cliffhanger. As much as I hate that, I absolutely love it. The next book is kind of seeming like a Breakfast Club retelling, but with a murder mystery twist to it? I don't really know. This one is One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. Karen M. McManus. Yeah. 5 students walk into detention, 4 students walk out. Before this detention is up, Simon, the outcast of the group, winds up dead. Immediately, the other 4 become suspects. As this investigation goes on, it comes to light that this wasn't really an accident. He died on Monday, and on Tuesday he was planning on releasing some juicy gossip. What's more is this story he was planning on releasing pertained to all 4 of the other students in detention. Did one of these 4 actually kill Simon, or is this a perfect cover-up for a killer on the loose? The next book is the final book in a trilogy, and I'm really sad that this one's going to be ending, but I hope it wraps up well. This one is The Case for Jamie by Brittany Cavallaro. I talked about the first book, A Study in Charlotte, in my favorite non-fairy tale retellings video, which should be popping up around here. I really like this. I love retellings. It's a murder mystery and a retelling. What more could I want from life? This trilogy follows the descendants of Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson, who get pulled into murder mysteries of their own, but it gets a little personal when the murders are direct copies of murders that Sherlock and Watson solved themselves. This one is set a year after the second one, I believe, and I'm really looking forward to getting back into this series and seeing how it all ends. After all the murder and the suspense and the fantastical elements in the last books, I needed something light and fluffy, so I picked up Love and Other Trainwrecks by Leah Conan. This story follows 2 characters, Noah and Amy? There's 2 M's, so I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, Noah is a hopeless romantic, and Amy, whoever she is, she doesn't believe in love because her parents have ruined her. These 2 meet on a train to upstate New York and have a terrible first impression of each other, and then the train breaks down in the middle of a snowstorm. Really? They both really want to get where they're going, so they are forced to travel together with no other options. As far as I know, this story follows the 24 hours after they meet on this train. Is 24 hours really enough to change their ideas of love and really the course of their lives? Probably, but we'll see. So that was my end of book ban, 10 times the points, random book haul. If you guys have read these books, let me know in the comments below how you felt about them, or if you are planning on reading any of these. I think that's all I really had to say for today. To stay updated with my current current reads and how I'm feeling about them, you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Goodreads, all at You're a Book Nerd Zoe, and I will leave those linked down below for you. I'm really trying to update at least once a day on Goodreads how far I am into the various books that I'm reading, and it usually goes well. We're trying here. If this liked you video, yeah. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day and get at least a little bit of uninterrupted reading time. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!